Back to the boring old way. C9 didn't last either. Yeah, I really wish C9 would have lasted. But anyways, we're running into the last game of the day. Match 75 total. Holy moly, there have been a lot of games already. That's what I like about this new challenger format. There's a much bigger sample size, and it's a lot easier to like properly analyze players and their performances. Because there are some cases where players just have good splits, and then they get bigger opportunities in challenger and they shit the bed. But now that we have this bigger sample size, it's probably easier to tell if a player is consistently good or not. But nonetheless. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm already recording. Let's get into it. Swain, Ari, and then Kalista. Over here we have Talia, Seraphine, Wukong. They went for the Zeri first pick and then the Yuumi Ezreal instantly in response. I feel like that should just always be the response if you see a Zeri blue one. Just deny the Zeri Yuumi. Go Ezreal. Sure, they have the Lulu, but it's worse than the Yuumi. It's not as bad as of a scenario than the Yuumi. They go Lulu Ornn, and then the Sylas is picked up in response, which, again, I talked about this last time the Sylas was picked into the Ornn. Sylas is such a good response pick to Ornn. They go for Gwen Kale bans, they go for Sion Trundle, they go for the Viego. I would have maybe banned Viego over Sylas. Over Sion here. I think KT win. I don't know. I don't think Zeri's a good pick. I think Zeri is given way more priority than she deserves. I also don't like Lee Sin ever because nobody ever builds the Lee Sin build that's viable past 30 minutes. Every Lee Sin build ever in pro play is not ever. I shouldn't say that, but like this year, from what I've seen in challengers, has not been viable past 20 minutes, 25 minutes. The Lee Sin just falls off so hard because they go for tank instead of assassin, which I'm not at all a fan of, personally. Lee Sin is dog tier jungler, yeah. That's basically what I think of him. Why is this so low quality? Why does he keep doing that? I'm not trying to watch in 760. What is this? 2010? Actually, I don't even think that quality existed in 2010. I take it back. Bulldog, yeah, I love that name. Blue buff being taken. Nice ward there from Bulldog. Blue start from Lee is interesting. I wonder if he's going to vertical. Nope. No vertical jungling shenanigans this time. I feel like he could have gotten away with it because Viego thinks he's going from blue to Gromp and then clearing bot way, right? I feel like he could have gone blue red. I don't think Krugs because he skipped Raptors, but could have gone blue red left. How long is this game? It's not too long. Nice. Very good to get the flash out of Mask there. You know what? I just realized. No. KT lose here. You know why? It's because they didn't put Mask on a tank, and now Mask is going to throw somehow, some way. He'll find a way. You have to put Mask on tanks, otherwise he dies a lot. That's the rule that I've come up with. Maybe Mask will prove me wrong this time. No. I'm like literally watch the last two games from KT when they put Mask on tanks. He doesn't int. Any other game, inting. You know the players I don't. All right, fair. Well, from now on, now you know. If Mask isn't on a tank, he's going to die. They have to literally put him on a champion where it's almost impossible for him to die. Unfair advantage. Well, see, you might be right. Maybe KT can pull this one out. This dive is awful. This dive is awful. That was the... Why? I don't know why you would dive in Ornn, but why? I would draft him Scion Ornn every game. That's what they did. Yeah, they put him on Scion, they put him on Ornn. Like, put him on Scion Ornn Swain every game. I guarantee you he'll never int again. That was also so well played by Castle. He should have ulted Elima. I think he could have killed Elima if he ulted Elima. Still though, I thought he was going to kill Courage. Maybe Soraka. I wouldn't put Mask on Soraka. That's asking for bad things. You're asking to lose at that point. I don't trust Mask to play stuff like that. Ivern? Maybe. I would like, if I were the KT coach, I'd be putting him on like Ornn, Scion, Swain, and maybe Sylas. I'd see how his Sylas is. Ivern would also be a good potential, but I don't think coaches are creative enough for that here, though. But the question then, why is he a mid laner? Well, he used to be really good. Like, back in the Challengers Korea days, he was really good. And then, like, his split with Runaway was really good. He played really well. But then, he just has not played well since then. No, that's not true. He had one good split when he first got on, I think it was Hanwha Life. He had a really good split and then kind of fell off the split after, and then fell off hard. I think you should roll swap to support. Anytime a mid laner falls off, I'm just like, just roll swap to support. Like, the support talent pool is so bad in Korea right now. There are not a lot of good supports. If you're able to be like, even be like a mid-tier level support in a professional sense, and you can get on a team. Mask is doing really well though, but I also attribute that to the matchup he's playing. Azir into melee is very hard to lose. It won't, because it means you failed in pros when you do it usually. That's... I mean, I guess that's, I don't know, I feel like it's... You're not really failing, you're just... You are playing to your strengths, we'll call it that. I wouldn't call it failing. Look at the positive side, you're playing to your strengths. You have the mechanics, but you're dying in lane a lot. Well, then just take it to somewhere where you won't die a lot in lane, like top lane, where you can play tanks and it's harder to die, and harder to get picked. Or support, where you're basically with your team at all times. He wouldn't play support, I think? No. Yeah, Faker would be like a fantastic support. Like, if he ever gets too washed to play mid, he should just roll swap to support, and he'd still be insane to have. But yeah, I don't think Faker would ever do that. I'd be very surprised. Faker Zoe support. My god. How has nothing happened in this game so far? I think KT might win if nothing. If they don't, if Kwangdong don't find a chance to have Mask int the way the game, this could be winnable for KT. Okay, now we're gonna team fight. There's no way we don't team fight here, right? Pro teams love fighting over Herald for no reason. Yeah. I had a feeling Pongsu would get that one. He does die for it, though. But KT can win the rest of this fight. It was still a good play by Mass. He could have gotten them both there. He was really greedy with his flash. Like, look at this, right? He goes in for the shuffle here. If he would have, like, flashed there, ulted, could have gotten them both. He was trying to go for a Bull, though, but Bull just eats away in every scenario. Let's do 5v5 for no reason. Exactly. Like, really? If Pongsu was going to win that smite battle, it could have just been him going in by himself. You could have had your bot lane in the bottom side of the map collecting XP. But I also can see... I can see the point of view for both sides, why teams want to just coin flip at Herald for no reason, and also why they sometimes will not do that and do the smart thing and have people stay bot. I just think... Oh, wow. He... Bulldog smelled blood in the water here. He beeline right towards that fight. Yeah, ADC should always be staying bot. If they want to dedicate 5 to take the Herald, let them. I think the only reason you should be sending your ADC to Herald if it's something like Draven, Samira, Lucian, not even Lucian necessarily in some lanes, doesn't really need those early kills. We saw it last time with the Lucian Nami. Didn't get those early kills, still was out of control. But like if you're playing something like that where you need, or the Kalista, I guess maybe, where you need kills to like really get yourself ahead in the game, you are net positive as ADC stays, yeah. But like if you're playing something that can benefit from early kills and your comp is good enough, I feel like I would send my ADC there. Because if you can get a good fight, like with the Samira, like I said, with the Samira, Lucian, or Draven, or Kalista, or something like that, if you can get a good 5v5 up there, or 4v5 if they keep their ADC bot, that can really help the ADC. But like in most of these scenarios, like with Zeri Ezreal, no way. Keep them bot lane, man. No way I would ever send those ADCs to Herald. But yeah, if your comp is better early than theirs, take advantage of that. But I wouldn't draft Kalista Lucian on bot. I like Kalista. I don't like Kalista blind. I think Kalista counter pick is good. I don't like her as a blind pick. Because I feel like if the enemy team picks Kalista and your ADC knows how to play Draven, it's a free bot lane. Yeah, exactly, Draven, it's a free matchup. And both Lucian and Kalista. That's why I like the Lucian blind specifically because if you pick Lucian and they pick Draven as a response, you can send the Lucian to a solo lane and it's not entirely bad. But like Kalista, I don't know, not as good solo lane as she used to be. And I never really liked Kalista solo lane. I felt like it was just cheesy. I feel like she's much better ADC than she is as a solo laner. Draven mid top alpha strat. Could you imagine like getting big brain that hard? Like you pick the blue one Lucian, they pick the Draven, you send the Lucian top, and they send the Draven top. Oh god. I would just retire as a coach at that point. I would just be like, I can't believe this has happened to me. Kassadin picked. You swapped Draven. Very good. What? Come on, man. Don't just snap engage on me while I'm on ×2. That's not fair. Alright, so they're doing normal NA RAM stuff, and they're rotating jungle. They throw out the Zarya ability, make them think that they're going on Dragon. Nope, you're getting Insect, my friend. Nar's now out of the fight. Ornhorn's coming in. Can't really do anything, so that's a free Dragon for KT. You were right. Maybe KT do win this. They didn't... Mask hasn't had the opportunity to throw the game for them yet. And now we're at 22 minutes. Maybe 0 CS at 4 minutes. Yeah. Wait, hold on, didn't? Oh no, that was the Silas. That was the Silas Ornhorn. KT haven't used their Ornhorn yet. That was really good by the Yuumi. Unfortunately, Mask did not get the chance to throw the game, so you're right. The draft gap is coming into effect. Yeah, Ornn is so strong. I don't know why he's like. We'll look back at the draft, but I'm really surprised that Ornn isn't prioritized more. I want to go ×2, but I don't here. You know what? We'll do it anyway. Well, they backed off afterwards, so I can keep it at ×2. Oh no, they didn't. I'm surprised Mask is in the side lane with no TP. Actually, I guess it worked out. I love doing that when it's Infernal map, just blast coding onto another blast code. I've never seen the Silas build. The Leandry's, I don't know why he's going this build, actually. So many mid laners are going weird builds. I guess he's just really concerned about the Ornn being a problem. Okay, and we'll slow it down here. That was a really bad Ornhorn from Bulldog. Now Castle's like, let me show you how it's done. He even did the flash Ornhorn. My god. Castle just giga chatting. Bulldog's like, no, 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 no. This is how you Ornn ult. I mean, now they just take mid inhib next, and then go... Oh, never mind, they just take tower and then go dragon. Wait, he wants to... I don't like this. There are a lot of pings going down here. Oh, the minions took it, just kidding. That's why there were so many pings going down. So they got the... ended up getting a second inhibitor as well. I love Frozen Heart, but this game it feels useless. No. I mean, I feel like it has use. Because you have Viego, Gnar. I mean, no, it doesn't really have use against Ezreal, though. You're right. But still, I think having it against Gnar helps a lot. Especially because it's a Divine Sunder, Black Cleaver Gnar. But maybe, yeah, I probably would not have built Frozen Heart this game. Does not have a whole lot of value. It has some value, but not a whole lot. Oh, okay. Well, finally. So they're just throwing Orin horns at each other here. Neither of them got very good Orin horns off. Pongsu doing his one and only job now, which is insecking somebody so that they can have numbers advantage. And I think they just end the game here. Oh my god, how long is Courage polymorph for? He's polymorphed for so long! What the fuck? Does he have no tenacity? Wait, tenacity does help against polymorph, right? I'm not tripping out. Oh my god, man. W Max Lulu for real. God, that polymorph lasted forever. I guess he just has no tenacity because that was like a max duration polymorph. He did not get to do anything. That was tragic. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think we have learned one thing, which is Ornn is a very, very good champion. And although they did have the Sylas to kind of counteract the Ornn horn engage, it just there's two wrong things. There's still two problems with that. One, you have to rely on the fact you have to hope that your mid laner can land those Ornn horns, which Bulldog really didn't. And then two, you don't have ornaments still. That's the one thing you aren't matching. You don't have ornaments, and they got ornaments really quickly this game. So picking Gnar go 0-4-0, yeah, that too. I just don't like Gnar as a pick ever. I think any time the Gnar pick works, literally any possible pick could have worked. Anything you want to pick, I've talked about this so many times. Anything you want to pick Gnar for, if you want to pick it to win lane, there's better options. If you want to pick it for the engage, there's better options. If you want to pick it because his ultimate basically has no cooldown, there's better options. You are fucking yourself if you pick Sylas against Ornn. I mean, I think Sylas is the best possible thing you could do to counteract the Ornn. I think really you're just fucking yourself if you let them have Ornn. In general, I would like to see Ornn have more priority because Ornn loves short range champs. Yeah, but I mean, I just Ornn should be more prioritized. I feel like in drafts, he's being disrespected. It feels like when Ornn, like I think it was like a little bit after Ornn got released. Like when Ornn got released, popular-ish, but then he got nerfed a couple times, and then people just forgot about him, right? Darius can kill Ornn IMO, Flash Ghost, yeah. we need to have better answers to Warren, or we need to just not let them pick it, or pick it ourselves. I don't know. But good games today. Very good games today.